Congratulations on becoming a University of South Carolina student. We are so excited to welcome you to the Gamecock community. Before you start your studies, you need to learn a few things about the duties and responsibilities of your immigration status. This information is absolutely essential to your success in the United States. So it is very important that you understand this information. Please make sure to watch the following presentation carefully. Your knowledge about this information will be tested, and you are required to pass a quiz prior to registering for classes to ensure that you understand your immigration status. In order to obtain a student visa, you had to pay the SEVIS fee. This fee funds the SEVIS database. Having a SEVIS record is the first step to becoming a student in the U.S. SEVIS enables us to create your immigration document, which is an I-20 for an F1 student or a DS-2019 for a J1 student. SEVIS also enables us to request benefits for you during your studies, such as work authorization benefits. Because you are here primarily to study, we are required to report your enrollment every single semester except for summer. Please note that we are also required to report to SEVIS any change in your personal or academic situation. Finally, while we sure hope this will not be the case for you, we are also required to report any violations of your student status. Because we must keep your SEVIS record accurate, we need you to communicate with us. Please let us know if you will be taking a semester off or going home, if you are changing your visa status or applying for permanent residency, or if you complete your studies early and are going home. It is also very important that you keep us updated of where you are living. We must have your current address at all times. You can update us through your Self-Service Carolina account. Another thing you do not want to overlook is the validity of your immigration documents. You must have a valid passport at all times. If your passport is expiring within the next 6 months, make sure to contact your embassy or consulate in the U.S. and take the necessary steps to renew it. Once you have a new passport, you need to stop by the ISS office so we can have a copy on file. Next, you also need to pay attention to your I-20 or DS-2019 immigration document. It has an expiration date. If you still haven't completed your studies and your document is expiring, you are required to request an extension before the expiration of your I-20 or DS-2019. Your program end date on your I-20 or DS-2019 is calculated according to how long it usually takes to complete your program. If your end date approaches and you are not graduating, no worries. To extend your immigration document, you will need to submit a program extension application to the ISS office. Make sure to check your I-20 or DS 2019 so that you are aware of its expiration date. This is the most important document to keep valid while in the U.S. Once you have completed your program, congratulations, you are now a USC graduate. You will then enter your grace period, which is 60 days for F1 students and 30 days for J1 students. During this time, you can transfer to a new program, apply for work authorization, or stay legally and travel around the country and prepare to depart the U.S. Please communicate with the ISS office about your plans. Please make sure to read your immigration documents and familiarize yourself with the information provided. Read the whole document, including page 3 on the I-20 and page 2 on the DS 2019, and remember the important dates such as your earliest date of entry and your program end date. Before you can enter the U.S., you need to obtain an F1 or J1 visa. Your program of study, your home country, your program of study, your home country, your program of study, your home country, and several other factors determine whether your visa will be for one entry or for multiple entries, and the length of the time the visa will be valid. Once you are in the U.S., your visa validity does not matter. But if you leave the country and you have an expired visa, you will need to renew it before you can re-enter. Earlier in this presentation, we mentioned that we have to report your enrollment to the Department of Homeland Security each semester. Therefore, you need to make sure that you are enrolled full-time every spring and fall semester. Full-time enrollment means 12 credit hours if you are here for a bachelor's degree, 9 credit hours if you are here for a master's or PhD program, or 6 hours if you are in a graduate program, but you are also a graduate assistant. These are the minimum requirements. Other things to keep in mind about enrollment. You are only allowed to have one online course per semester that counts towards the minimum requirements. If you take additional online courses, these do not count towards your enrollment requirements. The full-time enrollment requirements apply to fall and spring semesters. Summer enrollment is optional unless it is your first semester or if it is required by your program. Failing to make academic progress, retroactive withdrawals, lack of attendance, and other issues can affect your immigration status. So please make sure to contact ISS if you have any concerns. There are some exceptions to full-time enrollment. They are rare, but we want you to know that it is possible. Exceptions tend to apply to students who are done with their coursework but still need to defend their thesis or dissertation, or to students who are in their final semester and only have a couple of more classes before graduation. There are a few other reasons, though, and they are listed on this screen. If you think you qualify for an exemption to full-time enrollment, contact the International Student Services Office before you drop your classes, and we will be happy to assist you. After your initial entry and before the next time you travel, come see us at International Student Services so we can provide a travel signature on your I-20. We will check your information and sign your I-20 or DS 2019, and this will tell the immigration officer that you are doing what you're supposed to at our institution. It is your responsibility to stop by before travel, and we always enjoy checking in with our students and saying hello. International students are only allowed to work on campus. Any off-campus work is not allowed unless you are previously authorized by ISS. For more information, see the employment section of the ISS website. International students are allowed to work on campus and get paid as long as they are making academic progress and are meeting full-time enrollment requirements. International students can work up to 20 hours per week during the school year and up to 40 hours per week during winter and summer breaks. On-campus employment authorization ends when the academic program ends. If you are a J1 student with a DS 2019 from a sponsor other than USC, we need additional documentation before you are allowed to work. On-campus employment typically means that you are being paid by the University of South Carolina or an on-campus partner. It can include graduate assistantships, jobs at the university library, dining services, campus bookstore, administrative offices, laboratories, and more. If you're not sure whether something is on campus or not, ask ISS. Note that employment close to campus, but independent from the university, such as a restaurant, is not considered on-campus work. Working off-campus without authorization is a very serious violation, and it must be reported on your record. This will likely result in the termination of your immigration record. Don't do it. In some cases, you may qualify for off-campus work authorization. If you think this is you, come to ISS, chat with us online, send us an email, or give us a call. We'll be happy to discuss your options. There is also a very informative section on our website about off-campus employment. If you will have a spouse or children, and they will be your dependents on F2 or J2 visas, note that F2 visa holders cannot work in the U.S., but they can pursue study part-time. J2 visa holders are allowed to study, and they can apply for work authorization. As a person living in the U.S., you will need to file for taxes next year, even if you didn't make any money. ISS helps to make this process simple by providing tax software specifically for international students. Upon your arrival or when starting a new job, you will complete a tax form that helps USC keep track of any tax treaty benefits you may receive as an international student. Each year, in approximately February, the ISS office will send out information that will help you file your taxes for the previous year. You should have or will shortly have access to your official USC email account. This is your official email address here, so make sure to check it regularly. You can use another email address if you prefer, but if you do so, make sure to get your official USC email address forwarded to your preferred email address. This is very important as the ISS office, your professors, and all university communication will come through your USC email address. The International Student Service Office's standard business hours are Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5 o'clock p.m. Please give us a call, send us an email, or come to our advising hours if you need our assistance. We are always here to help you. The ISS website has details about our online advising hours and our walk-in advising hours. If you would prefer email, you can also email us anytime at iss@sc.edu. Don't forget to first visit our website at sc.edu/international services, as a lot of information is posted there. We also recommend that you visit the Department of Homeland Security's Study in the States website for more information about your student status. We are so glad you chose South Carolina, and we can't wait to see you. ISS is available on Facebook and Twitter, so please let us know if you have any questions or need anything. If we can't help you, we'll find someone who can. Now you will need to take a short quiz on Blackboard to make sure you understand the very important immigration information we just covered. Once you complete the quiz and obtain a satisfactory score, you will be one step closer to checking in with ISS and registering for classes. We are looking forward to getting to know you more throughout your time at USC. Go Gamecocks!